Hope you've had a great week. And we just got some exciting news today just to share with you all, just kind of a backstory of how God has opened doors and we've met new people. So today is just kind of a storytelling day of some incredible people that we've met and got connected with. So first and foremost, I'll open with prayer and then we'll go into that. Dear Holy and Heavenly Father, we just thank you for this time that you allow us to gather each week and just tell stories of how you're moving in the streets. And this one, Lord, over a year and a half ago, you've been working to formulate a relationship with these folks. And today it's an amazing thing. And what you have in store for coming up is just going to be an amazing time and an amazing opportunity to just share the love of you, even with more people. Father, just be with all those who are listening today. Be with us as we speak. Let the Spirit move through us and just guide and direct our words. Give us strength, knowledge, courage, and wisdom. We love you so much and we thank you in your most precious Son, Jesus Christ's name. Amen.
Amen.
So I'm involved in a men's breakfast. We started in 24. January of 24, we started a men's breakfast down at Mr. Surf Shop. And by March of that year, I didn't give my testimony at the men's breakfast, but I gave my testimony to a gentleman named Rick Vossen. And Rick Vossen is a very godly man. Most people around Panama City know him as Coach Vossen. And this man has just dedicated his whole life to God and to pouring into young men. On the baseball field. So not only was he teaching them coaching them how to play ball, he was also trying to coach them through life and give them life skills and just tell them about the Lord. And it's from what we know about Rick now and just the stories we've been told, that's a little backstory of Rick. So Rick, I hope you're watching. We love you, brother. But Rick Vossen is part of this men's breakfast. And in March of 24, I shared my testimony with him, and he's like, man, I got someone that could relate with you. And he said his name's Josh, and he's starting to record music. And I was like, okay. He's like, he's on YouTube. So I remember looking him up, and I remember listening to the song, and I might have played it a couple times, and then just kind of put it on the back burner, I guess. Didn't really pursue it anymore. So that was in March of 24. Fast forward to December of 24, and Rick sent us a message, Rochelle and I, inviting us to his house. And this Josh gentleman and his wife were going to come to Rick's house, Rick and his wife's home. And we were going to have like a Bible study night and just a meet and greet of Josh. And he goes by a performer name. His performance name or stage name is Redeemed. And so he invited us over. And we were like, yeah, we'll go. And man, we went that night. And it's funny, Cody B the other day was like, man, didn't you stay till like 2 a.m. in Coach's house? And we did. In fact, Coach and his wife went to bed. And it was Josh, Nikki, you, and myself that was left to close out the night. Like we stayed till 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. And we just hit it off. And it was just an amazing thing. And then the next day we went to the surf shop. And it was bittersweet because we're meeting them. Mm-hmm. But now it's like having to say till next time. Not goodbye, but till next time. Till we see each other again. So...
But before that, because remember, they had shared the Redeemed and Clean Slate were in Daytona.
Oh, that is right. That is right. So in October, that is right.
I reached out to them to see if when they came, and they were talking about they were going to be coming through Panama City around that time, and I was just like, the worst they can do is tell us no. So I reached out to them, reached out to Clean Slate. I was like, hey, I heard you guys, we're going to be coming. You said on the radio, y'all were going to be coming through. This is what we do. We have this street ministry. Y'all like to minister to those, kind of people. Would you be interested in coming out to the streets with us?
Yeah.
And they were like, heck yeah. Clean Slate wasn't going to be in Panama City. He was going to be in Navarre. But Redeemed, Josh, was going to be in Panama City. And so he wanted to come out. But then there was this mix-up. And he thought he was coming with us, but he ended up with somebody else. But anyways.
But they also get
just,
Clean Slate, and Mallory B gave us a shout-out on a
and so
radio
then the next
station
day,
in Daytona,
mm-hmm.
Which was huge. And, like, we don't even know these people, but yet, because we're kingdom brother and sisters.
Yeah, it was just, like, instantaneous.
It was just this instant relationship.
Yeah.
And so it was powerful. Yeah,
so I remember when we were at Rick's house, you know, just meeting him and Nikki. He shared his testimony. Nikki shared a little bit of her testimony and, like, their testimony together. And it was just like, wow. And then just to see the transformation and how God is now using that to just reach more people, which we'll have Redeemed on this podcast in a couple months. So I don't want to I'm not going to share his testimony because you want to hear it straight from him. It's so powerful. But it was just like, gosh, there's, you know, like, and I know you shared with your testimony, you know, you see now why God brought you through certain things so that can be used out in the streets to reach people that only you could reach. You know, my testimony doesn't reach them the way that yours does. And so it was just so powerful and like you said, it was like this
awesome,
instantaneous just brotherhood, but sisterhood, just, you know, unity in the body. It was so cool.
It is. And then we built such a good just right from the get-go, we built this relationship that he then invited us out to Gulfport, Mississippi. And that's where we went. Can't even remember now. April?
I think so.
May? Something like that. We went to Gulfport, Mississippi. We drove the motor home. That way the dogs could be with us, and we went over there, and they actually let us set up a vendor booth there at the concert, and it was awesome. It was awesome. It's just another way for us to be able to share about what God is doing, what He's done through us, what He's doing through us, and what He's yet to do. And it's always about God. It's always about Yeshua, Jesus, and just how powerful the movement of God is. And it's not just here and there. It's every single day through so many people that just die to themselves and pick up their cross and follow the Lord.
Yeah, and it was so cool at that. One of the things that was so cool at that event is through one person, then we met so many other people. And not even just, like, we met a ton of artists, but even just, like, other people that were there serving. One of my favorite stories, and just, like, this eye-opening conversation that still sticks with me, is when we talked with that one gentleman. We were talking, you know, about how this unity in the body of Christ, and, you know, when we're all kingdom minded, that's just what happens. Like, you don't have to force it. You don't have to try for it. It just happens because everybody's got the same heart. There's no competition. There's nothing like that. And he was talking about how, you know, within the body, you know, all the parts of the body, he's like, if I could just, you know, Lord, I just want to be an ear hair. Like, give me something as dirty and unseen as that. I don't care. Just let me be a part of the body. And I was like, wow, that's such a servant mindset, because too often we want to be like the main part of the body, or one that's always seen or always used. And every part is used. Every part has a role and a responsibility, and its gifts and its talents and its things to contribute. And when we stop trying to be another body part and just let God use us as the body part that He made us for, then it's limitless what He can do through you if you just surrender to that. And so that was, you know, one of the coolest conversations. But my gosh, we met so many awesome people through that one connection. And it was just like a day of more connections, more God moments, more God stories that just, like you said, I mean, this has been a year and a half in the making, and we're just getting started.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much more in store.
There is.
And each time there's, you know, just God uses it more and more.
For His glory.
For His good. So, yeah.
Yeah. We met Cy feeding 5,000. We met Gary with the mobile baptism. The mobile baptismal. It's
Rare Breed, Nikki Gracious.
Yeah, Rare Breed.
Jay
Nikki
Truth.
Gracious, Jay Truth.
Joe Nestor. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, just all of these people were there. And it was just, everybody's just.
Hollywood, I can't.
Jay Ashton.
Jay Ashton.
Yep.
Met Jay.
And everybody's just there, like,
Just having fun.
to glorify God
loving,
and to
loving the Lord.
You know, and Mallory and Nikki, my goodness, them two they're just powerhouse prayer warriors.
Yeah.
For people. And I remember it's outreach at the beach in Gulfport, and at that event they have, you know, resources that are there. So as it's an outreach event, so as people come in that are in need, they have resources there that can meet needs. And which is so, because that's exactly what our outreaches, you know, have become.
Right.
And I remember this one female that they were getting into treatment, and she was, you know, Mallory was just like relentless in finding
help,
somebody to help her, because it just takes that somebody, you know, to give him a chance. And so it was such a cool event, and
it was awesome.
Really,
I never thought I would be part of something like that, especially in the kingdom. You know, the kingdom, God is using a whole different set or breed of people in these days to build His kingdom. It's not people that went to seminary. It's not people that went to Bible college. It's people who went through hell, who's went through real life challenges and struggles and addictions and hurt and pain. Not saying that people that went to seminary and Bible college don't go through those things, but God is using testimonial people, people who've lived it, to go out and seek His lost. Go out and love on those, because we can relate. Everyone has a story. Everyone has a testimony, but God is using a different set of people in 2025 than what He ever did in the 90s and in the 2000s. And one of our slogans is, the church has left the building, because it is not a building. Everyone says, I go to church on Sunday. What? No, you go to a gathering, a congregation of people who make the church. So
you are the church. But that you can't discount the ones that will never come in.
Yep.
And so you have to have, you know, there's, you know, like John at the surf shop always says, like, I love the churches in our community, but there's also, that's not the only type of church that there is. And the different types of churches reach the different types of people. But you have to get out into the streets and take church to them. And so many of our friends say that, like,
we're the body.
Where, you know, they come to church on Thursday nights. They come to church on Monday nights. Like, that has become their church. Yeah. And, you know, starting this Deep Roots gathering and sitting on the buckets, and just, those are our pews. That's our church pews. Is a 5-gallon bucket from Lowe's and a Bible. And that's all you need to have church.
Jesus never had a building. He never had a pew. He never had anything. He went right into wherever it was He was going. That's where he brought the kingdom right to them, explained them in parables, explained them in truth and in light. And so we're called, the days are upon us that the light needs shone. You know, darkness is all around, but the light's brighter. and the light shines brighter the darker it is. So let's do it. Let's get it. And what we love about Redeem is the fact that they have that same mindset. They go seek the lost. They go seek the hurting. In fact, they go to many cities that they go to, and they give out bracelets to our friends on the street, and then they allow them to come into these events, and they get a free concert, all day concert. They get free food. They get Amazon trucks to come and bring clothes and just all these needs. And so God, through this relationship, has something major in the works that we all get to be a part of. And it's exciting to just be able to say that. It's exciting to be able to have someone that just wants to partner with us, that just has that kind of setting and that kind of limelight, and he uses it to glorify the Lord, not himself. And so it's powerful, and it's a cool thing to be a part of.
Yeah, so he had told us, like, wherever I go, y'all are welcome to come. So in September, we're going to go up to Faith Jam in Tennessee to set up a table, hang out with all these people again, sell our merchandise to help fund our mission, and just spread the awareness of who Salty Farm Ministries is. And just what's so beautiful is people come up, and then you get to share testimonies and these God stories of what God's doing. You get to hear what they're walking through, and then you get to pour into them based on what we've experienced in and through the ministry or our own lives, or just being obedient and saying yes to the Lord and what that has done, in us and the ministry and all of that. And so you just get to love on people no matter what the setting is. And so we get to go to that in September. And so there's ASAP Preach, Redeemed, and Nikki Gracious are the headliners for that one. And then we got a big thing happening in November. So November 15th here in Panama City Beach, Nikki Gracious, Redeemed, and J Truth, and then B Cody. Cody Shields is going to be here performing for a benefit concert for Salty Farm Ministries. And it's going to be an outreach event also. So we're going to have, those resources there. And the shower trailer will be there. And just lots of really exciting things to just help us to raise money. We're wanting to get the food truck that we've been...
catering truck.
Yeah, putting on the back burner while we do the shower trailer first. So this catering food truck is the next fundraising goal that we have. And so, that's going to help us to launch the fundraising.
Start raising money. It's about $95,000 for one of those trucks. So we've already kind of built it. We've been in contact with a manufacturing company, and we tossed around the idea of using a used truck because we don't need a new one. But the fact is that I think we're just going to go with it just all new, and then that way it can just be for years to come, and not have to sit there. Like the F250, for example, there's problems with it. It was God provided it for us as a $2,500 truck, and but now it's like things are happening, and it's like, do we continue to pour money into it, or what do we do? So, and then God blessed us. We didn't think we needed it, but God blessed us with the F350 Super Duty, and we definitely needed it. And so it's the shower trailer truck now, and then the F250 currently is the mobile everything, the food, the hauling clothes, whatever. But it's just exciting to watch God move and work. I never would have thought a truck was, well, I guess just a regular old truck's $100,000. So
yeah, it's crazy.
It's not that far fetched of it to be that much. But that bed, it's a specific design bed on the back of the pickup truck. The truck bed comes off, and this bed replaces it. But it has cool bars. It has cold bars. It has we were going to design one side for hygiene packs, but now that the trailer's here, the shower trailer's here, we may finagle that a little bit. But the cool thing is it has a hot bar. It has hot coffee. It has lemonade dispenser. I mean, this thing is what we need in the streets.
Yeah.
And so when you pull up, it's got 2 side doors that wing up and a back door, and they can come right up and be served. And finally, praise the Lord, the tables can go away, because we do not like tables. Most of you are like, what? Yeah, we do not like tables. The tables just cause this us
and them.
Yeah, a visible line between us and them. And man, that way the truck, when they walk up, they can't avoid my hug. Like, they're getting hugged. They're gonna get some loving, and so they're gonna get a handshake, and they're gonna get a hug, and they're gonna get connection. And so there's something that it's actually a study's been done that you live a healthier life having, I think, 9 hugs a day. Just something about the way God made us. God made us to be in community. He made us to be with one another. He made us to just have that affectionate caring for one another, and just something about a hug just lets you know that you're loved, you're wanted, you're comforted. So yeah, we're excited. A lot of things in store, and yeah, and the ministry just rented Frank Brown Park. So
I know, that's just wild to me.
Golf Coast Jam and Jeep Jam and Bike Week,
Yep.
all those things take place. Salty Farm Ministries, because of your donations, was able to rent 20 acres of Frank Brown Park for this event. And Josh is like, I think maybe like 300 people are going to come. I think God's got something big in store.
Yeah.
And we'll do whatever for one person. So if only one shows up, we're good, because it's all God and His doing. But yeah, so the word is out.
Tickets should be live.
Blood Brothers Tour.
The Blood Brothers Tour.
The Blood Brothers Tour.
Yep. So after this video, like after we get done talking, I'll share their promo video for the Blood Brothers Tour and give you the links to be able to purchase tickets.
Yeah.
And so it'll be, I think, $15 advance, $20 at the door, I think is the plan.
Yeah.
And again, it's to raise money for Salty Farm Ministries. So every dollar goes to either pay them as, the artist, or comes to Salty Farm Ministries. And so yeah, it's super exciting. We're so grateful that they picked us to partner with. And so, yeah, we'll share that with you. And if you're listening to the podcast, please come to our YouTube page and check us out on YouTube. It's the Salty Farm Ministries YouTube page. You can always check us out on social medias too. We've got so many things happening. Yeah. It's like so much is getting posted. And then of course our link tree just also has all the ways that you can get in touch with us. And I also want to bless you with, this is Redeemed's #1 fan.
This dog right here.
He, as soon as, even if I'm working on this podcast, so if you don't know this, Redeemed's music actually, Redeemed's music actually is what plays at the beginning and the end of our podcast. And when I'm editing and he hears even just the beat,
we should do it live.
He starts worshiping. I'm afraid he's like not gonna do it. But when his music comes on, Gizmo starts singing. And I don't know if he's a stage fright dog or not, but
it's hilarious.
It is so funny. So we will
oh, here he comes.
Are you gonna sing or are you gonna be shy? Yeah.
He's gonna be shy.
But, oh, he's going to get a stick. We do have videos of him just going to town as soon as this song comes on. And so we're gonna bless you with that. Just warning, when that starts, you might want to turn the volume down because he can belt it. And then we'll also share some of another song of Redeem. But you can always go to his YouTube page, his Facebook and Instagram page. He's always posting stuff, always doing kingdom work, and just loves the Lord and loves people.
Yeah.
Which is right in line with
right.
Salty Farm Ministries.
So, hey, if you want to take a trip to Panama City Beach when it's calm and there's not a bunch of tourists in the month of November,
when it's like
what
perfect
else do you
weather.
got to do? Come down and if you're from out of town, come down and just come worship a day with us. Worship the Lord, because it's all about the Lord. But in doing so, you'll get to see Redeem, Nikki Gracious, and Jay Truth, and Cody B. And we appreciate Redeem, Nikki Gracious, and Jay Truth for just exactly. They called, Redeem called us and asked if this is something we'd be interested in doing with him. And we were blown away, humbled, and just honored that you chose us. It's all glory to the Lord, and we're just going to continue moving and seeking after God. And also want to give one more shout out to Coach Lawson.
Yep.
We thank you for the connection.
Just being the catalyst.
He actually, well, I won't even say it, but he just connected two of the people that we just mentioned that are going to be in the concert. So he was a coach to both Redeemed and Cody B. Is it B Cody or Cody B?
I think his Facebook says B Cody.
B Cody Shields. Okay, so B Cody Shields, up and coming artist. So check him out also. Yep. And they're all about the Lord.
Yeah. They're
all about the Lord. Redeem travels the country every day, going from place to place, just sharing the gospel and bringing good music. So, but
and Nikki's right there.
Oh,
as he's singing, Nikki's out there just praying and going to war for the people in the crowd. It's so incredible to just watch God move.
That's right.
Through them. It's just, and all of them have an incredible testimony.
They
so
do. We'll
get them recorded in September when we get to see them, and so be on the lookout for those in a couple months. So
yeah, we thank you all for tuning in, joining in. One more time.
Number one fan,
Gizmo. You're going to get to hear him. She's going to put a clip of him singing, worshiping. So
followed by your nieces and nephews, or our nieces and nephews, but your sister's kids, they're some of Redeem's top fans as well.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
They know all the words and sing all the songs. So it's just awesome what God's doing. Fun. And how it's reaching people. So we love you guys. We thank you. Until next week, enjoy some Redeemed.
Yeah, enjoy, y'all. See you next week.
We want to see Redeemed. We're at Redeemed.
Hey, how you doing? Good. Made it, Ron? Yeah. Where are you headed?
Home. I just hope they're happy to see me. I don't know if they know if I'm alive or dead.
They're fixing to find out, ain't they?
Oh, I don't wanna waste another minute. Every step I know you're with me. I've been walking for a while down this road of redemption. Called on you, Jesus, I'm so thankful that you made a way. Cause I was always running, acting stupid, getting lost in confusion. Played the game, was always losing, didn't know what I was doing. Defeated, I was broken, suicidal, feeling hopeless. I was so far away from the truth. Going 100 miles an hour, there was God's voice calling me home. I thought I'd made too many bad decisions, thought I made way too many mistakes. I thought I spent too much time worrying about all the things I couldn't change. Thought that I was too far gone from mercy. Thought I'd wasted way too many days. Thought I spent too many long, cold, dark nights digging my own grave. But you showed me mercy, you showed me grace. And in that moment I knew how that harlot felt when they dropped those stones and walked away. I don't wanna waste another minute. Every step I know you're with me. I've been walking for a while down this road of redemption. Called on you, Jesus, I'm so thankful that you've made a way. Cause I was always running, acting stupid, getting lost in confusion. Played the game, was always losing, didn't know what I was doing. Defeated, I was broken, suicidal, feeling hopeless. I was so far away from the truth. Going 100 miles an hour, there was no speed limits. Had a stone cold heart, wasn't worried about forgiveness. Too focused on myself to hear God's voice calling me home. Then I found you, you picked me up. You changed my name and you filled my cup. You carried that cross for me on Calvary that day. And I can't wait to see your face and hear your voice when you say, welcome home, my son. And you open up those gates. And I don't wanna waste another minute. Every step I know you're with me. I've been walking for a while down this road of redemption. Called on you, Jesus, I'm so thankful that you've made a way. Cause I was always running, acting stupid, getting lost in confusion. Played the game, was always losing, didn't know what I was doing. Defeated, I was broken, suicidal, feeling hopeless. I was so far away from the truth. Going 100 miles an hour, there was no speed limits. Had a stone cold heart, wasn't worried about forgiveness. Too focused on myself to hear God's voice calling me home. And now I'm home.